So we start with matrix -4, -1, -7, 2, 2, 1, 3, 0, 4, 3, 5. And I want to do two things, echelon and echelon form, and be V reduce echelon. Again, V and N. Okay. Firstly, I want that 2 to become my pivot. I want to pivot around it, because if you look at -4 and 4, 2 is better number, smaller. Okay, so I'm going to switch row 1 and row 2. So if I do that, I'm going to get 2, 1, 3, 0, -4, -1, -7, 2, 4, 3, 5, 5. And that's my pivot. And I want to have zeros on the bottom, below. I can do it the next thing by saying row 2 plus 2 row 1, row 3 minus 2 row 1. But I notice immediately that I can get 1 0 almost for free by not multiplying, say by adding row 3 and row 2. You noticed? Because we have 4 and -4 here, by adding row 2 and row 3, we'll get 0 immediately. So how about I will just do it before I start getting like something going on. Row 3 plus row 2. Just be careful. Do in this case only it once, and don't do row 3 plus row 2 on second row, because that's kind of dipping twice to the same thing. So we're going to get 2, 1, 3, 0, -4, -1, -7, 2, 0, 2, -2, 7. And then we have our pivot. We want to have 0 here, and we already have 0 on the bottom. So we'll do row 2 plus 2 row 1. Again, I'm moving from top to bottom. I want to get zeros on the bottom below pivots. Two, 1, 3, 0. -4 plus 2 times 2 is 0. -1 plus 2 times 1 is 1. -7 plus 2 times 3, -7 plus 6 is -1. 1, 1, -2. And copy the last one. 0, 2, -2 is 0. And then, so we already have one pivot. And it's kind of obviously that we can choose pivot from a second column, and so the best one is right here, so we don't have to move any rows. So first row pivot is taken care of, at least for now, for echelon, so we're going to just copy it. We're going to copy the second row. And now we'll take care of getting 0 below. So what we'll do is we'll do row 3. We have 2 which will become 0, and we have 1 as a pivot, so 2 minus 2 times 1. 0 minus 0 is 0. 2 minus 2 is 0. -2 minus 2 times -1 minus 2 plus 2 is 0. 7 minus 4 is 3. And now we have pivot, and we have pivot, and that's echelon 4. And echelon. Now to get part B, to get the reduced echelon form, what we'll do is we want to make sure that our pivots will be ones. So what will start from bottom. So we want to have, instead of that 3 as a pivot, last pivot on the bottom. So we want to have it 1. So we take row 3 and divide by 3. So if we do that, we're going to get 0, 0, 0, 1. Copy the 1 before it. 0, 1, minus 1, 2. 2, 1, 3, 0. So that pivot is taken care of. It becomes 1. Now we want to have zeros on top. So we'll do row 2 minus 2 row 3. We already have 0 in the first row, so we don't have to do anything here. So we want to have 0 and we want to have 0. So if we do our calculations, 0, 0, 0, 1. Again, we're moving from bottom to top. That's easy enough calculations. We hope we have a bunch of zeros. Okay. So our pivot in row 3 is taken care of. We get zeros on top, and it's equal to 1. So that's good. So we took care of it. So now we'll take care of pivot in row 2. Pivot in row 2 is already 1, so that's good. And now we want to have 0 on top of it. So we'll do 0 here. So we do row 1 minus row 2. We copy last row, 0, 0, 0, 1. Copy the second from the bottom, minus 1, 0. And we do subtraction here. So we're going to get 2, 0, 3, minus 1, 3 plus 1 is 4, 0. Last pivot is taken care of. Pivot from a second row is taken care of. All that is left to do, just take care of that pivot in row 1, 2, and it's easy. All that you have to do, just take row 1 and divide by 2. Down 1, 0, 2, 0, 0, 1 minus 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. That will be the reduced echelon. Okay. And now if I want to write down corresponding solution, so I'm going to write down corresponding equations, and usually it should be straightforward. So I'm going to be using x, y, and z for variables because it's segmented matrix. So after that line, we have constants. So we're going to have first row becomes x plus 0y plus 2z equals to 0. Second becomes y minus z equals to 0. And the last one becomes 0 equals to 1. and you try to unravel it, say, from the bottom, and you immediately run into trouble if 0 equals to 1, and that's inconsistent. No solution. Because we cannot have 0.